everybody, Crypto Knights here, coming at you with another one of my daily videos. We're going to be going into today some new features coming out with version 0.10 on Apex Trader. Some very cool stuff. I think you guys will definitely like it and be looking forward to the release. Just really quick, if you guys like my videos, feel free and want to discuss whatever I go over during these videos, feel free to comment down below. And also, if you do like my videos and the content, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell, and it'll let you know, obviously, when I throw one of these things out. Also, keep in mind that I am not your financial advisor. I'm not here to give you financial advice. This is just my daily thing with Apex Trader, what I'm doing, my strategies, how I'm reacting to the market, maybe my own thoughts and opinions on it. But at the end of the day, please make sure you do your own research. Make sure you're looking at multiple sources to make your own educated opinion. So with that said, let's get right into things. Definitely very excited. So Bitcoin dominance, we're running at 53%. It has gone down from yesterday, but it's still, again, over my target of 50% before I feel comfortable with the alts. So please be careful trading with the alts, as we will continue to see up and down price action with them. We are at a $15 billion dollar volume for the day with a $213 billion market cap overall. So some improvements, but we did have some spikes today, which we'll head right on over to Binance, and you can see with Bitcoin, this long wicks on both sides. Lots of price action, some good volume, not as much as what happened over here, but it was definitely an update for those of us trading in BTC pairs. As you can see, with BTC that we got all reds with the coins. Unfortunately, with Ethereum, you guys got shafted today, and there's a lot of reds in there. But give it a little bit more time once the alts catch up with Ethereum, and you guys should definitely have a really, really good day tomorrow, as long as the market stays sideways. So lots of things going on with Bitcoin. There's been good news, there's been bad news. I think right now we're at a crossroads. There's some good things happening that, are saying, hey, we're getting out of this bear market, getting ready for a bull run. And there are other signs that are saying, the bears still are in town. Part of the things that when I look at this is you still have a lot of low volume. We're not, we're not quite there yet to make me really feel we're in a strong market enough, with enough buying power to say we're in a bull market or even a bull run. We could go up to 6,800, maybe even 7,200, who knows, but it all really depends. Are we going to find support at 6,600 and then at 6,800? Those are going to be key for Bitcoin to, even go into a rally. So it's really tough to say. Obviously, as I say in all my videos right now, I'm still playing it as a bear market. I'm still prepared for those Bitcoin drops. I'm expecting Bitcoin to drop. I'm expecting the altcoins to drop. We've seen this a lot of times over the past few months where, Bitcoin has some major movements and then we rest for, a couple days or even a week, and the altcoins get pumped back up, and then the next day, within hours, everything's in the red and all the coins are going back down. This could just be another cycle where we're seeing, people pulling out of Bitcoin to recoup, losses, or to prepare for the next round of up and downs. So just keep that in mind when you're trading and you're doing your thing, that, this might not last, or, who knows, we could see a change, but I'm not going to say either way right now. And the reason being is, if you look at TradingView, you can see the Bitcoin shorts are still really high. So that means we still have a lot of resistance ahead of us, and who knows when they're going to get activated. Obviously, you can go into the shorts themselves and see on BitMEX, where they're at. But this is still, really high. So we could see, the bulls come through and, beat out the shorts with a squeeze, or the shorts could just be too strong and there's not enough buying power and we drop back down. The other thing we'll look at really quick is the US dollar, which I thought was kind of interesting for today. It dropped back down, so we saw some price at so as I've been saying, there's definitely going to be a correlation between the US dollar and Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a commodity of sorts. It is an asset class. And like any asset class, gold and silver, when the dollar goes up, you see those prices drop. And when the dollar goes down, you see, those prices increase as people move from one to the other to hedge their profits. So, just there's argument for both sides right now. I'm still playing it cautiously. I think we still have at least another couple weeks before, we start seeing, Bitcoin gaining some support here. So that's my analysis for today. That's where I'm at. I really want to get into Apex Trader 0.10. So I'm still running my strat. I've had more success, but that also has to do with a new feature coming out in 0.10 that has really made a difference for me. So today I've really had the fun of playing with different moving averages to try to find out what's going to work best with my aggressive strat. And so when I went to bed, I changed it to a different moving average I was looking into, and it didn't work out very well. But overall, I had a really good day. I'll show you here. I had 100 wins, 21 losses. 3 of those losses were at the beginning of the day before I made some adjustments to the strat. And, after I did that, it worked out really well. But still, I came out with a 1.13% profit. So I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with the fact that, I got my losses really down to more of a level I was expecting to see with this, and I think I might be able to bring it down just a little bit more. I mean, because obviously, the idea is to earn as much profit as we can. The biggest thing with this strat that I'm working on is I have the stop losses set pretty low, so that way you're not stuck in any bags. And the way I'm looking at it is if I sell something at a stop loss of negative 2%, I could get anywhere between 5 to 10 more wins with that position, which would be more than able to compensate for any losses. So, definitely it's been doing better. I made some more adjustments, so after I end this video, I'm just going to go ahead and panic sell and clear out my old position so I can get a fresh start with today and see how well the new setup that I have works. As long as BTC doesn't take a huge dump, but we have triggers for that now, which I'll show you in just a bit. First thing I want to show you is, obviously, as you can see, setup, the look of it's a bit different. It's even cleaner than it was before, and then when you go into the details here, there's just so much information there for you. And again, a lot cleaner with how it was looking, which was even clean before. So, the guys over at Apex Trader have been doing a really phenomenal job with that. And as you can see as well, we get the little symbols with the coins now, which is, it's a nifty little thing. Also, I went into triggers the other day. I was explaining this. So what they've done is once you have triggers enabled, these two go white because, there you go. It's already buying and selling. And if you turn that off, then buy and sell is enabled. And then if you want to turn off your bot, feel free to, turn off buy and sell as well. And there you go. And then as you can see up here, updating, it's, it doesn't switch screens on you. It does it in this little itty bitty window. Pretty nifty. So we're going to go into triggers real quick. So now you can set your default trigger or your default strat. So here, my default strat is a sideways strat. And then going down to my graded trigger, this is where I set everything up very similar to how it looks in 0.09. You got the name, the cooldown period, your alt pairs, and then the name of your strategy, and then obviously setting up, if you have multiple strategies, whatever, you can set it up in your buy and sell areas. And then here is where it gets cool, and a lot of you have been looking forward to it. There's been a lot of talk in Discord, so here it is, live and in charge. So I made a separate trigger for this. So here, when it goes down, it's at -1, so at that point, it's going to panic sell right in the tether. You don't even have to panic sell in the Bitcoin. I mean, you can set up another trigger so you can panic sell first and then sell into tether, but you don't even need to do that. All you have to do is just click on the sell to tether. So when it hits your mark, in this case, my mark is a -1% drop on, I believe it's a 5-minute candle. It will take everything I have, sell it, and put it right into tether. And then after a 60-minute cooldown, which I feel gives the alts time to reset themselves from the drop, and hopefully gives Bitcoin some time to settle down from the volatility. So then at that point, at a 0.5% rise on a 5-minute candle, it will rebuy back into Bitcoin and then go back to my default trigger and start buying. Very, very cool. You guys can have more than just 3 triggers. I don't know if there's a max, but they've done an excellent job with this. They've cut out at least one step of having to panic sell first, then sell Bitcoin to tether. So it will respond a lot faster and prevent you from losing any more positions or money. When you are trying to figure this out, please keep in mind that not only do you have to find your position on where you're going to sell a lot of Bitcoin, but where you are in the negative, because you're going to have to figure out where to buy back in to ensure that you at least have broken even, or maybe even come out ahead. With this, I feel that with my stop loss is generally set so low, and it's not often that I have a lot of reds past 0.1 or -0.1. At a 0.5% rise buying back into Bitcoin, I could actually gain back some positions and anything I might have lost during that dump. So excellent job, something I know everyone's been looking forward to. And here's something also very cool, a couple things that they've added on into the settings area. They have compound total allocation now. So if you check this, so right now my total BTC allocation for this bot is 0.05. So anytime I make a profit at the end of the day, it will add that to that 0.05 for me to use on to the next day. It saves you from adjusting it, and again, just a nifty little cool feature that you don't really see in the other bots. So that was a nice little add-on. And then here's the thing that really made a difference with my strategy, is they added in a TA for the bot itself. So all you have to do is just click enable. You can pick your time frames, and then you can go with just a buy, or if you want to be more selective, you can go with a strong buy. And using the TA that is inside the bot now, it will give you a selection of coins that have a better chance of giving you that profit, and kind of protects you a little bit more against those losses. You're still going to have losses. No TA is perfect. No strategy is perfect. Obviously, those of us that design strategies, it is a very addictive process. You're always trying to make it better. And I know as soon as I get this version out, I'll probably be already getting ready to work on, version 2 and making it better. But this is my first strat, and but it's been doing pretty good. So those are some of the newer features. They're definitely something I think everyone's been asking for, and ask and I shall receive with this group. So to the team at Apex Trader, great job. I don't have a date for you guys on yet when it's coming out, but it will be out soon. Just it could be out maybe in a week, who knows, but it's something for you guys to look forward to. And there's a lot of new protections in there, like with the cell 2 tether, to prevent any major losses and then getting stuck in these negative 10% bags. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to, if you want to comment on anything, leave something in the comments, and hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. I want to wish everyone happy trading. Hope everyone's showing a good profit in this upswing, and we'll see you again real soon. This is Crypto Knights signing out.